Black children are disappearing in America in ways that should shake us to the core. Yet the country behaves as if their absence is normal. They are reported missing far beyond their share of the population, but when our children vanish, their photos don't dominate the news cycle, their names don't become national prayers, and their families are too often met with suspicion instead of urgency. Too many Black kids are quickly labeled as runaways instead of victims, as if a child who is unaccounted for is somehow less worthy of protection than a child taken from a quiet suburb. Behind every missing face is a story: a mother who cannot sleep, siblings who keep the porch light on, classrooms with an empty desk that no one on television ever mentions. This is not just a crisis of crime, it is a crisis of value. It exposes a system that has decided, quietly but consistently, that Black childhood is disposable and Black grief is bearable. Until we name that truth, confront it, and move like every missing Black child is our own, the silence around their disappearance will be just as dangerous as the people who took them.
This video probably won't get a lot of views, and I want to bring awareness, and I hope that this video does that. Jelani Day didn't just go missing. He was found in a sundown town. His body was mutilated, his organs were missing, and yet they say there was no foul play. Let's talk about how this country hides the truth when the victims are Black. Jelani Day was a 25-year-old grad student at Illinois State University. He was smart, focused, studying speech pathology. He had goals, a bright future, and a mother who described him as everything she prayed for. He went missing on August 24th, 2021. His car was found abandoned 2 days later in a woody area in Peru, Illinois. And this is known as a sundown town. His body was discovered 11 days later in the Illinois River. But it took authorities 19 days to identify him. 19 days. A Black man with a missing persons report sitting in a morgue while his mother begged for answers. Let's pause right there. Peru, Illinois is a sundown town. That means for decades, it's been unsafe for Black people to go there after dark, often violently unsafe. And while people love to pretend sundown towns aren't a thing anymore, and it's a thing of the past, ask yourself, what was Jelani doing there? How did he end up there? And why aren't people talking about that part? Because if a Black man is found dead in a place that was known of racist history, that's not just a coincidence. That's a red flag, wrapped in police tape. Now here's where it gets darker, literally. According to Jelani's second autopsy conducted by a private pathologist hired by his mother, his brain, liver, spleen, and eyes were missing. His jawbone was reportedly sawed out. His genitals were gone. His body was found in a state of decomposition not consistent with the river's timeline. And yet the police say he probably drowned. No signs of trauma, no evidence of foul play. What? You expect us to believe a healthy 25-year-old Black man just wandered off into a sundown town, stripped himself naked, removed his own organs, and threw himself into a river? Be serious. This isn't the first time a Black person has been found mutilated with organs missing. Let's talk about patterns. Kendrick Johnson in Georgia, rolled up in a gym mat, missing organs. Tamila Hortford, found dead at the sleepover while white women covered up injuries and ruled an accident. Now Jelani Day. Black families demand answers.
Secret Service Sam here with some Nolan Xavier Wells updates and something that is very sus to me. Sheriff John Ledbetter and the Mississippi Department or Jackson County, they're waiting to put their autopsy report out until the independent autopsy report comes out. Why? Because theirs most likely is going to show accidental drowning, no foul play, you know it. And they don't want to have that happen, allegedly, and then have the family's independent autopsy that was paid for by Colin Cap. Shout out to Cap. I kneel for Cap. That's not Cap. Anyway, I'm digressulating, but they're scared that what'll happen is that their autopsy will be completely different than what the independent one is, which this wouldn't be the first time. Like with Kendrick Johnson, the initial autopsy said no foul play, everything was okay. And in the second autopsy, it revealed foul play. It even revealed that all of his organs had been removed, yet the first autopsy hadn't. So Distrust in autopsies is nothing new. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. Release the autopsy reports so we can get justice for Nolan Xavier Wells. Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president of the world.
Okay, 92%. I know we said that we were standing down, but 2 of our nephews were found unalive in a mountaintop in Bell Mountain, Georgia, which is also right next to and is a sundown town, and we need to talk about it. Deer and Nazir Lewis were on their way to see friends when they missed a flight, and they were found 24 hours later, shot to death at the top of Bell Mountain in Georgia. Initially, cops are trying to frame this as a murder-suicide, but their mother is saying they have never been anywhere near Bell Mountain, Georgia. They don't know about it as they are only 19. Now, they were supposed to get on a flight to go see friends in Texas, and they never made it, yet the police are not releasing any footage from them leaving the airport or even anything leading up to the moments where they missed their flight and left because of it. They don't know if they missed their flight because they were already unalived. They don't know if they missed their flight by accident and asked someone for help. They're just saying it was a murder-suicide. I have been digging into Bell Mountain where they were found, and it is known as Towns County. Towns County is a sundown town and has been for the longest. There was a sharp drop in black residents between the 1900s and 1910s and had 0 African Americans within its borders from 1920 to 1940. Evidence suggests that the seat of Kawaiis County, which is where they are, had a reputation for violence against African Americans, particularly after nightfall. Census from 2020 and 2000 can confirm that there were only 12 black residents in this county and the nearby city where these people were found. Don't believe me that Bell Mountain in Georgia is located in Towns County. It's right there, and the nearby town is Hawaii's, and Bell Mountain is situated near the town of Hawaii's, which is right where these boys were. 92%. This story is not getting the attention it needs, and I'm telling you, this is not right, and those boys did not just leave that airport. Their mother is saying they don't even know about Bell Mountain.
Trevante Jamal Schubert Helton was a 29-year-old black man from northeast Georgia whose death in early 2024, found hanging from a tree near a popular waterfall, sparked grief, suspicion, and public outcry about possible modern-day lynching, even as state investigators ruled it a suicide.
Let me just say this. Black young girls are not hanging themselves from a tree. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? This is wrong. Then on the date, y'all, the 19th. You know what I'm saying? So let me just say this, okay? Y'all need to be careful. Watch our surroundings. Just overwatch your surroundings. Because I believe that they snatching people up and they doing things to them that they don't have no business of doing. And the news should be on this. You know what I'm saying? This should be on a lot of news stations. And it's not. So they're covering things up or they don't want to talk about it. But they should be telling people to look out, watch their surroundings, you know, to be careful, be safe. So I don't know what else I can say. This is wrong. It's hurtful. This is somebody's child, somebody's baby. She did not do this to herself. This was done to her. And it was evil. And it was mean. And it was unnecessary. And I'm definitely praying for her family. Ladies, gentlemen, I don't care. Boys and girls, black people, please watch your surroundings. Because something is definitely going on out there. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed to J-Lo.
Young black boys and girls are going missing and nobody's talking about it. Derek Samuel is a 20-year-old young man, and the last time he was seen was leaving a Target on a security camera. He was an upcoming fashion designer, had very major future plans for himself, and then they found his body behind an apartment complex in Georgia. His family had been searching for him for days. Search and rescue crews finally discovered his body and were able to locate his cell phone. But the problem is, what nobody's talking about is that this issue is happening across the country. Another young man that was 18 years old by the name of Marquavius Rump was found dismembered, shot, and burned up in a field in the woods somewhere in Alabama. Now, the family is speculating as to whether or not this was someone that knew Marquavius personally, because they don't think that this was somebody on the outside of his friend group. There's a whole list I found out within the last week or so. We'll be sitting here for hours if I list every single name. But I'm noticing a pattern and a trend that's happening with black women getting stabbed in Atlanta. Keep your eyes on your black children. Black women, stay safe in Atlanta, because I'm noticing a trend when it comes to our community with the current political climate that's going on right now.
You're likely seeing viral posts about 33 black teenage girls missing in New York, which refer to a real cluster of cases highlighted by activists and local advocates. But so far, it appears to be an advocacy framing, not an official single incident or trafficking ring announcement from law enforcement. Where the 33 girls story comes from, posts circulating on Facebook and Instagram in March 2026 say that 33 black teenage girls are currently missing in New York, giving names like Rose Price, Destiny Scott, Jada Gaither, and Marissa Gibbs from places such as Albany and Brooklyn. These posts frame the situation as a crisis being ignored by mainstream media and emphasize that these are black girls whose disappearances are not getting adequate coverage or urgency.
Across this country, black men, black women, and black children are turning up, not just missing, but found in ways that echo the darkest chapters of our past. Hanging from trees and structures, discovered in ditches or fields, sometimes with organs missing, in places that still carry the spirit of sundown towns, whether the signs are posted or not. Families are told to accept quick labels like suicide or no foul play suspected, even when the circumstances are so strange and the history so bloody that those words feel like an insult to both truth and memory. In these communities, where black movement has always been policed and black presence has long been treated as a problem to be handled, the discovery of a black body feels less like an isolated tragedy and more like a warning shot. A reminder that the old terror never really left. It just learned to speak the language of modern reports and official statements. When loved ones see rope burns, bruises, mutilation, and missing organs, and then hear calm voices telling them there is nothing to see here, they are forced to grieve and fight at the same time. Grieving a life that was cut short and fighting a system that seems more committed to protecting the reputation of a town than the dignity of their people. It is in these spaces, rural roads, backwoods, small town alleys, and counties with a long memory of racial violence that we are confronted with a brutal question. Whose black sons and daughters are allowed to live, and whose bodies can be discarded, explained away, and forgotten? This targeting of black men, black women, and black children is not random. It sits inside a prophetic pattern the Bible calls the time of Jacob's trouble, a season of intense affliction for the descendants of Jacob that comes before deliverance. Scripture shows that in the last days, Satan focuses his rage specifically on the covenant people, symbolized as a woman and her children, and we are watching that hatred play out in real time against the 12 tribes of Israel scattered throughout the earth.
got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim! Whoa! Learn how to swim, boy! You can't do it! You can't do it, boy! Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim! Yeah. Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us. Yeah. This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. And we throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in them springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Hey, y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim! I can't swim! Oh, hell nah! But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're fucking stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy. You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. And y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about, yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball, yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this, yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is a tradition. Been going on since the beginning of time. And y'all still in the dark. And you know, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you, but even me telling you, it's still just going to be conspiracy and nobody's going to be able to prove it. Yeah, this happens all around the nation. All of us are involved. Every single one of us.
Hello, Patriots.
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on with your shirt, sweaty boy? Or should I say Stephen Correga? This is what it feels like to be black in America. All of my Patriots check in from around the globe because if you don't know, Jeffrey Gardner.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times. I don't know you. I've never seen you before, and you're walking past my house over and over again.
Perfectly legal in America. Jeffrey, have you never gone for a walk with your dog around your neighborhood? Look at him. Why do racist people sweat so much in their chest plate? That's my question. And this is a teenage kid right here. Imagine in an all-black neighborhood, they followed a teenage boy around, a white kid. It'd be on every news channel, but no. The police, look, oh yeah. Look, there he is, Ram. Let's make Ram famous. He was a good soccer player. I think they've all been fired. Good. Racists deserve to get fired. This is what happened to Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia. And luckily, because of activists online, it was brought to justice. You hear what he just asked him? Why are you talking to my wife? He never talked to his wife.
The same question over and over and over.
Same question. Do you live here?
This man following me. This is harassment, right?
I haven't answered yet.
That's harassment.
Yes, it is harassment. And this kills me, people of the world, because this is what happened to Emmett Till. A white woman lied on Emmett Till and he was killed. This is not a joke, America. We need to do better. And the Sarasota police need to do better. And since they're doing nothing...
Get the f*** out of here! Go! Get in your car!
What do you think of black people?
I don't like them.
Why?
I really don't. Because I just think that they're always looking out to make trouble.
Come on, let's get right up there.
Better turn around, y'all. Let's go back. Go back. What? Go back. It is a name boy.
We were riding down this block, and these white people start saying, "Get out of here, niggas. You know, get out of my neighborhood. Don't come to this neighborhood." And then they start hitting on her. Throwing rocks and everything else. Throwing rocks. Because we were in their neighborhood. We went on a bike hike to McDonald's. We didn't mean to bother anybody. We had a nice saw a parade, we saw a gathering, so we went down there to see what was happening. I never even know people around here were like that. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. And I was sure what she had. It hit me with that rock. I would pick up the rock right next to me and hit him right dead in his face. They say niggas are doing everything. They always say we're doing everything, right? We didn't, every time the white people come down the block, we don't push them out their neighborhood and throw rocks and start hitting them. We don't bother the white people around our neighborhood, but when we get in a white neighborhood, they just push us out. Yeah. Everybody with us, they said we're nothing, you know, they were a piece of dirt, dogs. I mean, that's the way you treat an animal. I mean, God, we're human beings. Yeah. You don't treat other people like that. It's just wrong. Black, white, I don't care. A person is a person. Skin should have no bearing on how you treat a person. That's just wrong. I hate their goddamn guts. You don't hate them. I can't say that I hate them. I can't say that it's totally the kids' fault. I mean, I'm sure their parent had some bearing on the way they feel and everything else. I think it's just the system. I don't know.
How did this terrible thing affect your children? When they ask you these things, why? What do you tell them?
They are good and bad in every people, every race, regardless. Tell them that we just happen to be amongst a few people whose minds are warped. And I'm not going to teach them that, regardless of how many bombs they put at this house. I'm not going to teach my children hate.
Let's talk about these videos going around out of Lenoir County, North Carolina, because they're absolutely fucking disgusting. A 16-year-old black kid is attacked by a group of white teens, and this is not just some kids will be kids fight. They're seen punching him, choking him, and at one point he's laying on the ground, pretty much unresponsive. According to his family, he had broken teeth, ruptured blood vessels, and let's be very fucking clear, this could have killed him. And then they recorded it and posted it like it's entertainment. The sheriff has stated that this started between a dispute with him and his ex-girlfriend, and that his ex-girlfriend set it up for him to be assaulted. Thank God charges have now been brought. The adults being charged are 18-year-old Ashton Clark and 19-year-old Landon Harris. Clark has been charged with felony assault by strangulation and conspiracy, and Harris was charged with cyberbullying and conspiracy as well. There was also a 17-year-old charged, and they said that more juveniles are expected to face charges. I think everyone there should face charges. Everyone. We have got to stop this shit. Even if you're not a part of it, you have to fucking say something. Sitting back and watching it happen, they need to be charged too. Now, the sheriff said at this time they do not believe this was racially motivated. In my opinion, if we're not going to take hate crimes more seriously, why the fuck do we even have it? We need to start taking that shit more serious, and maybe this will stop. Because when you have a group of white kids surround a black kid, beat him, choke him, record him, humiliate him, and then post that, sounds like a hate crime to me. And this is why I keep speaking up. Because the way you're talking about Carmelo Anthony in your home right now matters. The way you're talking about Cyrus Carmack matters. The way you talk about George Floyd matters. The way you talk about black suspects, black victims, black families, black children, all that shit matters. Your kids soak up everything. It is not just words. It is not just opinions. It's a mindset. And when that mindset keeps getting passed down generation after generation, this is what the fuck you get. Now, if that black boy would have fought back and killed one of them white kids, what the fuck conversation do you think we'd be having right now? Because it wouldn't be this one. They damn sure wouldn't have been like, oh, he was surrounded. He was getting beaten. They were choking him. No, they would have painted him out as violent, aggressive, been looking at his family dynamic, been looking at if he had a criminal history. And that can be one huge difference just with skin color, whether you're a victim or whether you're a threat. And that's a fucking sad reality. Black children are expected to take violence and bullying quietly and calmly, and if they don't, they're the aggressor and the problem. I'm not saying they randomly woke up and decided they wanted to go harm him just because he was black, but what I am saying is they were very comfortable treating a black child as less than human, and that comfort has to come from somewhere. This is learned, this is normalized, this is repeated. And then kids grow up and show us exactly what they've learned at home. Teach your kids better.
I need you guys to share the video that I'm about to share with you. Trigger warning, there is racial slurs and it is racism.
Oh, he's recording. Fuck you. That's right, record me. Take your black ass out of here, motherfucker. Take your black ass out of here. You're fucked up. Don't go. Come cussing my pool, motherfucker. Fuck you in your phone. Get your fucking ass beat, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. Record that shit. Come back again, I'm gonna fucking hang your ass. Now. I hope you show your employer. Show your employer. Because this is like not employee shit. You dumb fucking niggers, there's no listen. Get your black ass the fuck out of here. You come back again with hang. That's what I ran down to you. He didn't want nothing.
All he was doing was his job, which was door-to-door sales. I don't care if he knocked on your door. That does not give you the right to spew racial slurs and threaten to unalive somebody. That is barbaric and Neanderthal fucking behavior.
We need flag. Unfurled that way. Flag. In the front. That's about it. We're
Fucking think I am.
Hey, you recording us?
Yeah.
Good. Get the fuck out of my face.
Knock your ass out.
You gonna... Stop! Stop! She's recording. Stop! Stop! Stop on me, stop. We done. Wait, done. You want to be done? We done. I want you to play with me, bro. All right, we done. Don't fucking play with me. I'm trying to shake your fucking hand, goddammit. That's what you should have did the first time.
I love it. Ooh. Oh, that was so entertaining. That was one of the most entertaining videos I've ever seen in my life. Boy, Bob from accounting he was arrogant, wasn't it? Who do you think I am? No. He swung on a young boy, and then he fed that strength. He fed that strength, that young youthful sprightness, and he changed his mind. Put it there, pal. No. No, this ain't no Leaving the Beaver episode, Bob. Bob from accounting. No. Put it out, pal. No. You better catch this word. Pay out. Pay out. Oh my God. That was so goddamn funny. You see this shit so often now. You see it so often now. It's the entitlement, man. I swear to God, this the era of Trump. Yeah, the era of Trump produced these type of people. I swear to God. 30 years ago, man, you would have seen this type of shit. Get out of people fight, man. What the fuck? See, his mouth didn't check with his body. You know what I'm saying? He still thought that Bob from accounting still thought he had it in him. No, sir. Now he want to be a diplomat. Nah, pow.
When we look at the historical and present suffering of black people, enslaved, scattered, colonized, lynched, mass incarcerated, and now disappearing or turning up dead in ways that echo lynching and ritual abuse, it fits the pattern of a people living through a prolonged time of Jacob's trouble, waiting on the deliverance God promised. The attacks on black men, black women, and black children are not just social accidents. They are spiritual pressure applied to a chosen people in the final stages of their captivity. Revelation pulls the curtain back and shows us the spiritual warfare behind what we see in the streets. It introduces a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars, clearly linked to the 12 tribes. The chapter shows the dragon, Satan, standing ready to devour her child, then being cast down and raging against God's people. The woman flees into the wilderness, where she is nourished by God for a set period. When the dragon cannot destroy her outright, he went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Those verses, Revelation 12:6, 13 to 17, describe a targeted campaign. Satan goes after the woman, the covenant people, and then turns his fury toward her offspring, those who still cling to the commandments and the testimony of the Messiah. That is exactly what we see when black believers, still praying, still preaching, still calling on the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, find themselves and their children at the center of a storm of violence, disappearance, poverty, and spiritual attack. God is not only watching what the nations have done to the 12 tribes of Israel, he has already declared that he will judge, break, and utterly destroy every power that has oppressed his people, from ancient empires to modern systems like America, daughter of Babylon, the Vatican, and the European powers that built their wealth on the blood of the saints. All through Scripture, the Most High ties his judgment of the nations directly to how they treated Israel. He speaks of a day when he will destroy all the nations that come against his people and make Jerusalem a rock that can't be moved. Zechariah prophesies, "At that time, Judah's family groups will be like a fire pot in a pile of wood. They will destroy all the surrounding nations on every side. On that day, I will begin to destroy all the nations that attack Jerusalem." God is not just saving his people, he is actively planning the downfall of their enemies. Revelation 18 zooms in on Babylon the Great, a global system of economic, political, and religious power that made the nations drunk with her fornication, enriched kings and merchants, and shed the blood of the saints and prophets. This Babylon is a composite. It looks like empire, like colonizing powers, like religious institutions that sold truth for power, and like world economies that grew rich off slavery, colonialism, and ongoing exploitation. Many teachers see prophetic patterns here that fit America, the Vatican system, and the European-led order that has dominated the globe and oppressed the scattered tribes of Israel.
They took our sweat, they took our dreams. They built their towers on our silent screams. They thought they owned the sun and stars, but we been polishing our scars. Tick-tock goes the clock. Time to give them a shock. Big payback. Yeah, the big payback coming for them. There's no turning back. Big payback. Yeah, the big payback. Hear the thunder, feel the attack. Feel the attack. They wore that suit so shiny, so grand. Never saw the fire in our hand. They laughed at us, they called us fools. Now we breaking all their rules. The worm, it turns, the tables flip.
built, gonna watch their fancy empire slip down, down, down to the ground. A brand new rhythm, a brand new sound. Big payback, yeah, the big payback coming for them. There's no turning back. Payback, yeah, the big payback. Hear the thunder, feel the attack.
What do you think the secret to life is?
The secret? Ain't no secret. Stop being disobedient to the Almighty. Period.